Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. We are so happy to have you all come
Mm.
on in today because I never really have a true introduction. Just hello and welcome. Hey,
It's
Tara, I
me.
see that you're here as well. But today, without
Mm.
further delay, I have the wonderful PSA public shopping addict, Miss Clara. She comes on today, and I'm really excited to bring her on and get to know her a
Mm.
little bit more, and especially about her collection of handbags overall,
Oh,
because she definitely has a very variety in her collection. So thank you so much for coming on in.
well, thank you for having me. I appreciate the invite. That was awesome. So
Thank
I
you,
have to
thank
say, this is my first live. So everybody be gentle. I see,
you. Yes,
see the
please.
notes that but it's cool. It's all about us girls just hanging out, guys and girls, talking
Yes.
bags, this and that, whatever everybody wants to do. Oh, it's so cool. I can see everybody coming in. Tara and
Yes.
Suz, Honey Girl
And I do
also.
agree. I do agree. Hope you're feeling better, Tara, as well.
Yes, Tara. I know she's been under the weather. Not fun.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, especially with all the weather starting to change. We're embarking on when is spring? Next week, week after next, actually. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's not
and I'm
looking too good. It's not
yeah,
looking too good. Not on my end. It's actually going to be nice and warm, and then it's going to get colder.
yeah,
God,
that Easter snap.
yeah, But
All right. Hey, my pursuit of happiness. Hey, Dooney girl. Hey,
hi,
honey girl.
Dooney girl.
Hey, sus what?
Mm.
Hi, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we're going to go ahead and dive on in. My first question: what inspired you or really got you going with Dooney and Bourke? What was your first Dooney and Bourke purchase that you can recall?
Wow, my first Dooney. It's an interesting one, actually. I did mention this once in one of my videos. My first bag was the Cameron crossbody in Florentine,
Okay.
purchased from QVC, and I
Mm.
sent it back because I didn't like it. I know, right?
Oh,
I sent it
wow.
back because I did not like it. I it was so funny. And then my second purchase was the Brianna, the
Mm.
Brenna, which I have.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
that was my first purchase, the Cameron. For some reason, who knew? And now I love Florentine. I can't get enough of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wild,
Wow.
right?
And when you think about that silhouette, it's a domed satchel.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a squarish kind of bag.
Yeah.
But it was just something that wasn't, I don't know. I think because it was my first time with Florentine. I'm a Pebble girl. So if
Okay.
your life is Pebble, right, and all of a sudden you're getting Florentine, it's like,
Yeah.
wow, it was so different to me. I was like, I don't like this, and I shipped it right back.
Oh, wow. What color
Yeah,
was it?
that's crazy.
Do you
Yeah.
remember the color?
Oh, the color, I think it was like a natural. I
Okay.
believe it was a natural. Yeah, because I tend to stick to those colors first. I'm not that daring. Well, maybe sometimes a blue, but that's to the extent. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I recently watched again a video you did about 5 months ago, and you were talking about it possibly being your last Florentine haul. Did you stick with that?
Hysterical. I think I have another haul that's been it's sitting there. Oh no, I completely lie. I completely lie in my videos. I'm telling you right now, they're all lies. When I say I'm gonna stop, I'm not gonna pick up another color. I'm not gonna pick up this style. I'm gonna halt. Lies, all lies. They're all lies. I'm the first to admit it.
One thing about that particular video you did that I thought was just absolutely comical, and I would love to just take it and use it all the time,
Yeah,
was when you called to see about getting your appointment made or reservation made to
yeah.
be on Handbag Island. And I was like, this is so hilarious
I'm
because
making
I,
that call again. I will be
yeah,
making.
that was
Yeah,
so hilarious.
that. Yeah, it felt like I'm sure a lot of us can relate. We need to call 1-800-BAN Island and make our get our seating, registration, whatever it is. Yeah, I
Yes.
definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah, that was. I was inspired at that moment because I was like,
You
wow, this
really
is.
were. It was very creative, especially when you got the directions and you was like, if you went in, I think if you went right instead of left, you'd go to the outlet.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, Boulevard, Handbag Boulevard, and Outlet.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said,
I was
"Oh
like,
my
wow.
goodness, why is this so close to the island in the first place?"
And notice I have a hard time even saying the word bag ban. I'm like, oh my god, this is like torture. I can't even
Yeah,
spit it out. But
it's a lot to
you
say,
know,
a lot to
yeah.
say.
Needless to say, in 5 months, I have not make it to the island at
Okay,
all.
okay,
I mean,
all
I don't know if
right.
you saw my birthday haul. That was completely the opposite of Bag Island.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's what I wanted to know. Did you ever make
no,
it?
no. I'm gonna try. I'm trying this month. I think. Well, again, I might be lying right now, live, saying
Okay,
I might for the month of March simmer down. Again, a possible lie. So
okay,
I'm
okay.
letting you know.
It's okay. It's all right.
Sarah says this is why I don't drive.
Yeah, you might just
Well,
purposely go
Sarah,
to
they have Lyft and Ubers that'll take you to, Bag
exactly.
Island.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure your sons might want to decide that, hey, if that's what you want to do, they'll take you.
It's
But they
funny.
may actually go the other route for you.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
true.
So I know not only just Dooney and Burke that you have collected. What are some of your other favorite brands?
Wow. Handbag is, but
Handbag
to
brands.
be
Yeah.
more specific, yeah, I would, because listen, my latest adventure, I'll tell you about that one too. But my favorite brands, I have to say, of all the bags that I buy, of course, I love Dooney because of their quality, right? I think their quality is probably superb to every other brand. Like they will
Mhm.
outdo even boutique Coach to me, honestly. But I do like my Coach. I do like Michael Kors. Lately, I've been getting into Kate Spade because they're kind of like with their designs and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
appreciating them more. And
Mhm.
I always enjoy a good Patricia Nash now
Okay.
and then. And then of course Tory Burch. I really like of all the, a little bit higher end, I would say Tory Burch is probably one of my favorites. But I could keep going on and on and on and on. But
That's
those are
fine.
like the ones that I like the most.
The
Yeah.
most, the most.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's still a challenge for me to get beyond Dooney and Burke.
I know.
Because I would tell anyone, once I like a brand of anything, I stick to it and I just have tunnel vision and it's really hard for me to break it.
But that's
And
very
I
good.
well,
That's
I guess
discipline. That's discipline. I
now
love
if I
that.
could do that with other aspects of my life, I'd be great.
I have no tunnel vision. I'm constantly like, like my thing is flapping and I catch a side view of another. Like, what's that? I tell people I have a very short attention deficit because
Oh
one minute
wow.
I see a bag and I'm moving on to the next one. Like, oh, this is nice. And I'm like moving on to the next. So, but that's good
Yeah.
that you have that discipline in a way.
Well, and I've been trying to challenge myself, and it's hilarious. I went to the mall the other day, and the way that they have everything displayed, Brahmin was the first designer bag that was there. And I was like, "Ooh," and it has all these beautiful colors, and that
Oh,
just
God.
gravitates to me.
Yes.
But in the back of my mind, it was just like, nope, Dooney and Burke, Dooney and Burke, go to Dooney and Burke. So I went over there and I was just like, the way that they had everything displayed, I'm not accustomed to that because being online primarily, you see everything. But in the
Right.
store, it's just selected few of bags that's really just the latest of the
Right.
bag. So I'm just like, this is boring. I almost started to go back over there to the Brahmin, but I was like, no, I'm not going to be a trader.
It's true. Well, yeah, they need to do something about when you're walking into retail with their Dooney bags, because
Yeah,
yeah, it does get boring, and
yeah.
that yeah, and I can you're very strong because I would have bought a Brahmin bag, would have just
I know.
grabbed it and ran. You're strong. You are strong. But
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, what are some other things that you love to collect?
ooh, wow. Okay, so obviously my channel name is like I'm
Mhm.
addicted to everything. I've been a
Okay.
shopper my entire life. I will buy anything and everything, as they say to me. Actually, no one wants to buy me gifts because they all keep saying you have everything. I'm like, not really, but they swear I have everything. But
Uh-huh.
my joys is probably my first joy is jewelry. I
Okay.
love jewelry. I have quite a bit of
Okay.
jewelry, handbags, and
Mm-hmm.
then my other would be makeup. Like
Okay.
if you know, if you see my Instagram, I'm always, if I go
Uh-huh.
to Ulta, I'm buying a lipstick to add to my other 75 cases of lipstick that I have. Probably
Uh-huh.
20 of them in the same color. But those are like my three weaknesses. Like it'll stop me in my track. So
Okay.
yeah.
And that's how I feel about I love OPI fingernail polish. I love their polishes, and I'm sitting here right now with some that
Yeah,
I
I would
pulled
too.
out. But I'll go and do a haul, and I stopped featuring it on my channel because I just couldn't figure out how to really convey what I was doing. But I'll go and buy like 20 at a time. Where I go, they're at a great price, and so
Right.
I'm really fine with purchasing like that. But I absolutely love them. And then when I get home and I'm like, I put all the pinks together. The average eye might say that's all the same colors. But me, I'm like, no, that has a little bit more speck of pink in there. This is a little bit lighter. This is
Uh-huh.
more like that. So I can figure it out. And I just
10
love,
variations of pink,
yes, it's a lot.
basically. Yeah.
And all other colors as well. So yeah, I do understand when it comes down to that makeup because
And I
I've
do
had,
understand the nail polish. If it wasn't that I get my nails done and I don't have to worry about that, I literally would have, like, next to my 75 lipsticks, I would have 75 nail polishes to go with that. So
yes,
totally
yes.
get it.
Okay, awesome. So how long have you been a YouTuber?
Well, I started it's so hard to believe how time, that COVID kind of put a fog, right? It's
Yeah,
like we fast forward and jumped and weird.
yeah,
But I started the channel right before COVID. I think it was like 2019. So we're talking about 5 years. Blows
yeah.
my mind. Like, it's like, wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
5 years.
Well, congratulations on just
Thank,
standing strong and continuing to present great content.
thank
So
you.
do you have any goals for this year with your channel?
No, I'm one of those people, especially as you get older, no goals, no agenda, no schedule, because those things will get you into trouble. They will
Ooh,
make you miserable half the
yeah.
time, right? So it's like,
Uh-huh.
I've been there, done that. I know. Yeah, I go with the flow. Seriously, I
Okay.
just go with the flow. So it's like, keep my channel. I always now I have, like, I keep saying now every time I do my introduction, my channel is like handbags and whatever. Okay, that's what you can expect. Okay, so the whatever, stay tuned. I don't know,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, but
I
that's the
like that.
goal.
I like that. Just being a
Yeah,
free spirit with your channel, not putting any
yeah,
obligations to it. Because I
exactly.
know there are some that are pretty disciplined in saying,
Yeah,
well, I'll post on Monday and Wednesday. I probably attempted that maybe for a month, and it was just
yeah,
like, I can't do that. I can't hold myself to that because
yeah,
life is life and things come up. So I'm just like, I
exactly.
can't do that. So I'm just
Yeah, then
real
you get
random.
miserable. You feel uneasy. It kind of
Yeah.
gets you all twisted, and
Hmm.
then yeah, that's why I don't do that. And I work full time, so that's like never gonna be until I'm happily retired, and then I can do it, and I'm really committed. Yeah, you're never gonna hear that from me. I could post 10 videos probably in a week, and then you won't see me for 10 weeks until one video, right? That kind
Yeah.
of thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah, and I actually kind of felt like I burned myself out probably twice since I've started my channel because
yeah,
I was
me
so
too.
eager to post and do things,
Yeah.
and then it was like, now I need to take a break.
I did that too. In my 5 years, I took a break for like about a year. And I guess,
Mm,
yeah, about a year. I was it, I think, a little after COVID or something. It was in between. You kind of
okay.
burn out. I was like, okay, let me simmer down, as I
Yes,
say. Yeah,
and
but now I'm
regroup.
back to, like, I think everybody even forgot that episode that I've been gone because I've been at it and I need to, again, simmer down.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
true. So
Okay. What's your favorite silhouette that you just find yourself gravitating to the most?
that's an easy one. My satchel, my
Uh-huh.
top handle satchel, a dome satchel, anything with a little handle,
Hmm.
I'm like, ooh, I'll grab it. I'm like, ooh, it doesn't even matter the size. But satchels are my favorite. It could be a square satchel, it could be a dome satchel. It doesn't matter what
Mhm,
kind of size, or shape rather. But as long as it's a satchel, yeah.
mhm. You
And it
roll
has to
with
be
it.
exactly 10 inches. It's like the perfect sweet spot. And I can see
Okay.
it. I have like measurement eye vision, right? Like 10
Uh-huh.
inches. And I'm like, I'm right there. But
That's
so,
how I feel about the drawstring, especially the pebble grain
yeah,
drawstring. It has to be a minimum for me of 10 by 7 by 10. If
exactly.
not, I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
I visually saw the bag. I read the measurement, but I'm not the one that I don't get a tape measure out at all. I don't go and say,
No,
"Hey, let
exactly.
me
You have
look
to
at the
feel it.
bag."
Right.
Definitely have to feel it and just really have some type of connection with it. And so when I got the bag, I was like, okay, it's real cute, cool. But when I put it on my shoulder, I'm like, someday right here, let's stretch this
Yeah.
out. I can't do any of that. And so I learned the hard way. And then it was
Yeah.
just like, okay, now I have the perfect bag. So now I know those measurements. Now, if it's a 11 by something, I work with that because the bigger the better. But
Right.
now I know with the drawstring, that's where I am delighted in that size. So,
Yeah. That's my second favorite is the drawstring. Like if I had to stick just to two, it would be a satchel and a drawstring or a bucket bag kind of thing. Those are my two favorite.
hmm,
So,
that's a good question in my mind. Which two would I prefer if I had to stick to two?
yeah. Yes, we want to know, Denise. Do tell.
Crossbodies, hands down, number one.
Yeah,
I have to have a
yeah,
crossbody.
that's a good
Um,
one.
because if all else fails, when I'm just tired of holding it, I need to have that option. And
Yeah.
so crossbodies, that's number one. So what would I put? That's a hard one.
But
I'm really thinking too.
you
It
said big, so
probably,
I'm thinking toad. I don't know why. That would
I'm
probably
thinking
be,
so
or
as
your
well.
bucket, because I know you like your bucket bag.
I do. I really truly do, but I think I could go without it. I honestly believe I
All
could.
right.
The way that my life flows, either is going to be a light carry or a heavy. I don't really go
Right.
too much in between. So it may be a tote or it may be something like the large sack, like the Courtney, the
Ah,
XL
a
Courtney.
larger hobo kind of
Yes.
shoulder bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Because
That's what
it's a hobo, large size, just a relaxed tote.
yes, it
It's a
is.
relaxed tote, right?
And I like how
So
you described that because
yeah,
even if I don't pack a lot, it still looks great.
yeah, yeah.
And I feel like it's very functional still. And then if I pack a lot, it still looks great.
That's
So
why I
yeah,
love slouchy bags. I wish
yeah.
Dooney would make more of, give that slouchy bag kind of like
Mhm,
if you see my PSAs, I have I got into hobo and
mhm,
international. Well, hobo it's such an old term, but it's hobo now, and they have slouchy bags. And I
uh-huh.
always appreciate a good slouchy bag because you can stuff it as much,
Yeah,
and it looks nice. No matter you could have just a pen or your whole kitchen sink in there, and it looks nice, right? So
yeah, yeah, I
yeah, I
agree
wish they
with
would
you.
do that. That would be nice. Yeah, Dooney
Yeah.
needs to revamp a little there. They better be good next year for their 50th birthday. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
You hear me, Peter?
And
It
I
better
think
be
we
good next
all
year.
want that. We all want that.
I am so excited for next year.
Yes. And I don't even know why I'm excited, but I am because I
I
know they're gonna
am.
come with it.
Yeah, they got to come out with something really good. They got to revamp, bring new styles, limited edition, that kind of
Mhm.
thing. And yeah, it's gonna
Yes.
be fun. January
Yeah.
1st
So
of next year, I'll be looking at the website first
and
day.
then
Like,
almost like the Y2K bug. We're gonna be looking on the
yeah,
first to see
yeah,
what's gonna happen. But we're looking forward to be all wonderful and great.
yeah.
Definitely.
It's gonna be
I love
awesome.
I love how as a community we're thinking ahead like that.
Yeah,
Like, okay, now. And it's probably because we've seen other brands possibly do things, bring out
yeah,
some stuff. But for us diehard fans of Dooney and Burke, we're just like,
yeah,
okay, come on with it. Okay, that's truly, truly awesome.
yeah.
So, y'all in the chat, don't forget this is your opportunity to ask Clara whatever questions that comes to mind. As well, if it's something else that you want to ask me, feel free. Honey
Oh
girl.
my God, that's right. Oh my God, I can see it now. You're trying to log on and it says technical difficulties, web link broken. Leave it to us. That'll be us.
Yes,
Honey girl, that's funny. Yep.
that
We're
is
gonna break the
funny.
we're gonna break the link.
Woo wee. Wow, I'm
Mm.
speechless with that. If that happens, oh yeah, we're gonna bring you back in, honey girl.
Oh yeah.
Like honey girl predicted this on March the 10th. Okay, y'all.
Martin, there you go. They better have their servers up. This is
Plenty,
this is this is big.
plenty. And
Yeah.
I still would love to see a tent sale again.
I would
Um,
love that.
in person.
Yes.
I'm hoping so. I'm really trying to plan in my mind, anticipating this happening. It's time to start saving up,
Oh yeah.
and because I think that's just monumental to see that a brand that is based in America truly still have this longevity, because when it comes down to businesses, it is a lot to survive. It's a lot to go through all these different things that has happened,
Yeah.
and they're still here. And so to be able to reach this mark, it's just like marriages, if a marriage is able to make it 50 years, oh my goodness, y'all need to celebrate.
And something's work, and that obviously something is working, and it's their quality. I always say it's the quality of the leather. As long as they don't change that up, all these other brands that kind of, how they be doing this little
Yeah,
recycled thing and a
yeah,
little of this. Even like Michael Kors and all the other ones, they're selling these just as expensive bags, like Coach with their denim. It's just that, it's like it's mediocre to leather, put it this way,
yeah,
and it's the same price tag, right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
and some of their leather, they're trying to pass off, all this recycled
Mhm.
leather. Dooney's not doing that. I mean, I get a feeling they might do that at some point. You got to be a little, I guess, responsible in
Yeah.
the business sense. But it's their quality of the leather that keeps them in business. So as long as they don't
Def
change that up, yeah, we're
Yeah,
we're
and
good.
even with that quality, say for instance, and I can't remember the name of it. It is
My
the
pursuit of happiness makes
bamboo
me laugh.
handle. Oh yeah, the bamboo handle tote that they have. That's a recycled bag. But when you look at it, it's just like it's still high quality.
Right.
So I don't really feel, and even with me carrying it, I've carried it less than 10 times, but even carrying it, you just really, it's wonderful. It's a great option. I
It is.
really thought my mic was on, you all, but I think I'm using the computer mic. Oh no.
I hear you, Casey. Ivana
Okay.
makes me laugh. It's
Yeah.
so true. I agree with you, my pursuit of happiness. Because every time she posts a video, I'm like, I got that bag in a box. I have bags in boxes. I have a few Doonies in boxes waiting to be
I
opened.
can't do that. I can't do that. I'm just too anxious.
I know, but they keep piling up, and I'm just like, then when work comes along, it just out of sight, out of mind, that kind of thing. So
I think the longest that it has taken me to open up a new box, maybe 3 days, maybe.
oh,
I can't
good.
let I have to have it. I have to go ahead and open it immediately. I don't know how y'all do this.
I know. I'm like, yeah. I've been saying for a while on my channel. I have a Mark tote bag that I bought from Bloomingdale's. I think over a year and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
It's packaged still in a box. In the box it
Oh,
came in. I haven't even opened
wow.
it. And I want to use it.
Oh,
Everybody's using it. I'm like, gee, by the time I use it, it's like, who cares? I'm like, oh my, am I late again? I'm always late to the party.
oh wow.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Tara. I can't wait to open either.
All the
Fun.
info correctly.
Yeah,
All
that's so
right.
cool.
Wonderful shout outs. Wonderful shout outs. All
Hmm.
right. Don't forget to drop any questions that you all have. Let's see. If there's anything you want to ask me, go for it while I'm thinking.
Well,
Hmm.
let's see. So, of all the leathers, I'm curious because I know you love your Greta, and I'm sure this has been covered, but it's always nice to
Fine.
kind of follow
You
that.
bet.
What's your favorite leathers from Dooney? Like, what do you gravitate towards more?
Well, pebble grain. I
Pebble
love
green.
pebble grain. I
Yeah.
really do. And I think it's because it is directly associated with the all weather leather for me. That was my first bag, and so to feel that type of texture is the same to me.
Right.
And so, and then with pebble grain, for me, I think brighter colors they really pop better
Yeah.
in the pebble grain. So I just and I didn't even realize I was doing that. I was really focusing on just buying certain colors. Like one color that really pops in my mind is the different variations of yellow.
Right.
Mustard, I think, is just something about mustard because I went on a trip
I
probably
love mustard.
when I say mustard on a trip, I went on a trip in my mind about mustard, and I was just like, I have to have it. I have to have it. I wanted it in a big bag. I wanted it in a small bag, and it was just a fun color. I'm gonna have to pull out something that I have that's in mustard. I love
Yeah.
that color in pebble grain. It just works for me. I love it, love it, love it. I love Kelly green in pebble grain. I
That's pretty.
it's something about pebble grain and just the way that the colors are saturated in that leather. It just works for me. It
Yeah.
really does. Um, Saffiano probably will be on it. It definitely is on the list. It might be. Let's see. I think it comes in. It's definitely in my top five. Probably my top three. Um, because I never knew that Saffiano was that type of material. I did not know until I got my bag and I was like, "Oh, why no one told me about Saffiano?"
And Saffiano's really nice. As far as Dooney, they make a really good Saffiano. And there's
Yes.
some colors that take really nicely. Like I'm not fond of the camel color in Saffiano.
No, no.
I just find it a little too, I don't know, orangey. It just doesn't,
Yeah,
my brain
yeah,
doesn't
too dark.
register the camel. But when they
Yeah.
do the blues and the greens and the
Mhm,
red, it's like it comes
mhm.
out really nice.
And
Camel,
that
not
yeah. The
not so
bubble
great.
gum in Saffiano is just really beautiful.
Yeah,
It really
yeah,
is.
with the colors, absolutely.
Yeah. I
So,
would have to say Florentine. I guess Florentine could be a number two for me. I'm thinking because I put the coated cotton in this own category.
right, right.
That's over there. That's always going to be a different type of feel and all of that and look. Florentine, it definitely is. I finally, y'all, I got my conditioner. I ordered
Yeah,
it. Um, so there's a couple of bags I'm definitely going to fix up. I just got to take the time, hopefully over the spring
awesome.
break, that I will do that. But I do love Florentine as well. But that pebble
Mhm.
grain, I can talk about pebble grain all day.
Yeah, the pebble grain. Yeah, life, everything is pebble grain. Like that's how handbags started. To me, it's all pebble grain. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good one. Pebble
Yes.
grain. They have a
Uh,
good one.
do you have any exotic bags from Dooney and Burke in your collection?
I did have once the ostrich one,
Hmm?
and then I got rid of that one. So the only, yeah, I know I need to get. Do I have an, or am I don't know. Wait, hold on. Do I have a, I have to think about it. Like, I do have Denison bags. The
Okay. Okay.
Denison ones. I have like three of them, and those I like. Yeah,
Okay.
I might have to look at the year-end sale they're having. I think they
Yes.
have a few. They did have a nice ostrich bag that I was looking at, but I gotta really. I have 4 bags in my cart, so I need to like chill
Yeah.
out.
What was the ostrich that you're looking at?
It's the it's what's that? Oh, the Hobo Turnlock 26.
Okay.
It has a
I knew
beautiful.
you were going to say a hobo because I think I've been looking at that too.
Yeah, it's the color that it only have like 1 or 2 colors as
Yeah.
far as I love Dooney, and it's like
Yeah.
wow. But I want to get that bag in another color, so I'm like, that's my where I'm torn.
Honey Girl said you inspired her to purchase a Florentine small Logan drawstring. Yes.
Awesome, it's a great bag. It really is. Suz
And
also
that's
has that bag because she always shows it from her on her channel from time to time. So yeah, it's a good bag. My apologies. Anytime people say, "Oh, you inspired me to get this and that," I always respond, "My apologies," because it's like, oh boy, once you go down that rabbit hole, it's like you're done. But
yes.
yeah,
Yes. Tara said, did you get her package?
not yet. I'll probably get it maybe tomorrow. So hopefully Monday.
Yes, from coast to coast. It takes
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
time.
that's it. Mm.
All right. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome, honey girl.
That's
You know,
awesome.
back in the day, I loved black, 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 black. Everything was black,
Wow.
but it was funny because I rarely bought any bags that were black. I think from the beginning, I had a Coach bag. My first and only Coach bag that I purchased was a black little small bag.
Right.
And then I purchased, and as you were talking about the slouchy bags, I have this sack, the sack hobo bag. It was black, it was long, it's slouchy. Loved it. I just pulled it out and I said, wow, this was a really, really nice bag. I might need to carry it. But when I think back, I never really purchased too many bags in black. But
Wow.
something happened one day. I guess the sun started shining really bright in my life. And I was just like, I got to have this color. I got to have this color. So I just went crazy until yeah, I'm still there. Trying to add different
I'm in New
shades.
York. Everything is black. Everything
Yeah.
is black when it comes to bags, shoes, clothes. It's like we love it. It's one of our favorite colors. We don't know anything about colorful over here, you know.
Oh wow. I mean, because you compare so much with black, but
It
then I'm
is
like,
exactly.
I don't want to look like a bumblebee all the time. So I don't really pair the yellow with the black too
Yeah,
often. But I definitely I love that color.
it's a
All
great
right.
color.
How often do you switch out your bags?
Ooh, I try to do it weekly, and then in between, I might grab a little crossbody real
Mm-hmm.
fast, move in and out. But yeah, I try to do it every weekly. I'm trying to get into that routine, because my lazy self kind of be like, yeah, keep the same bag. Like, again, I'm an 80s child where you carry the same bag for like until you had a hole, things were coming
Exactly.
out. You're like, then you would
Itching
look and
coming
say to yourself,
apart.
I should get a new bag, right?
Me too.
So
That's how I used to feel. Um, since I no longer work for someone else, because when I was working, every time I went to work, which I didn't work every day, or did I? I can't even remember the schedule anymore. I was switching out my bag every day. I thought it was fun to do. I
yeah,
didn't showcase it at that time on my channel, but I was switching out my bag every day because I usually had to carry a big bag. Like my fling and my totes were primarily the bags that I was
yeah,
carrying. But once I stopped doing that and we started classes in person, then I was gravitating to still the big bag, the tote, the fling, the backpack. But as of lately, I haven't had any classes in person or too many outside engagements where I have to go out. And so usually Sunday depicts which bag I'm going to carry for the week. And I didn't bring it out here with me, but I finally am carrying my pink Greta tote. I think I may have carried it once, but the way that it is looking, I don't think I ever carried it. I really thought I actually lied. I think I did carry it, but the way that it was stuffed, I'm like, I could not have, because I know I would not have restuffed this like that. So that's the bag that I'm going to carry until
uh,
something else pops up. But usually, what I do instead of grabbing a crossbody to just kind of downsize a little bit with that carry for the week, I usually just, if it's a most of my wallets now are going to be, it really doesn't matter now that I think about it. It doesn't matter if it's big or small, but it's usually a nice size wristlet, the large wristlet.
yeah,
So I will carry that instead of carrying the bag.
yeah.
Or if it's just because I'm just running out, dropping kids off at school and coming on back home, I don't need to carry anything big. So yeah, Sundays kind of set the tone for the bag that I will be carrying for the week, but it could change. I'm very, very random, y'all. I just
The sad part is we still buy totes, and we're like I bought 3 totes. I have no business buying totes. I have 3 totes. I have a Greta right there, blue Greta tote. It's been sitting there for about a year and a half. I've never used it, but it's a blue Greta tote right there. It's right there, staring in my face, like, use me. I'm going to use it one day, but
yeah,
but no, I get it. It's so funny. Back in the day, I used to tote going back and especially coming into work because there was no such thing as cell phones and tablets. So I will carry a week's worth of newspapers between the New York Times and the Daily News. It all went into my bag, right? Because we're reading our
Yeah,
newspapers rather than on the train. So it's funny. You needed the tote back then. Now it's like, poor
yeah,
tote.
yeah,
I feel sorry for the tote. I really do. Unless you're like a mommy, I get it. But, it's like, wow, it's a good bag though, that Greta tote.
yeah.
So
It is. It is.
it is.
Hopefully, you'll get a chance to carry it. Maybe you'll go on a special trip of some sort, and you'll be like, "Oh, now's the time. Now is the time."
Yeah, and then you fill it up and you put it on. You're like, I don't want to carry this. It's too heavy. Then you're like, then I'm like, I put it
Exactly.
down. I'm like, I'm never satisfied. I tell you, I am never satisfied. That's why my bag shopping addiction is like, I don't know what I want. I think I want it. Do I need it? No, but I have it. But it's good to have it.
Yeah. Tara says weekly is what I would do, but I'm
Yeah,
staying in my bags longer now that I can enjoy them more,
yeah,
or so that you can enjoy them more. And that's what I would like to do. And when I think that I'm going to do that, it doesn't happen. It just does not happen.
yeah,
Um, I think, and it all depends too which silhouette it is that I'm trying to stay in. I have
yeah.
found that my large satchel, my pebble grain satchel, I think I was in there for 2 weeks, and it was
That's a
hard
great
for me to
bag.
pull.
I can
Yes, and
easily stay in that bag in a month with no problem. It's a
yes,
great bag because you can fill it
yes,
as much as you want and as little as you want. That's what's so great about it. Like a tote,
mhm,
you're compelled to fill it up until it's just spilling over. But
yes.
with a satchel, you're like, but that's a good bag. I don't have. Do I have a pebble and satchel? Dome satchel? I don't think I do. I might have to get one. I got the Florentine satchels and the
Uh-huh.
nylon, but I don't think I have a pebble. Oh, maybe no, I do. I do. I have.
Uh-oh.
Forget it.
So
Forget it. I
you're
was
not
like about to say,
carrying
let me write that down. Pebble satchel. I already have
yes.
two. But it's a good one.
Yes, it is. And I'm trying to challenge myself to get either the mini or the nano. I would love to see how I would fare with that small, small bag.
Yeah.
Now, I compare it to the Trudy satchel because it's small
Yeah.
barrel, and I looked at it, and then I looked at the at a couple of videos. It might have been My Pursuit of Happiness and a couple of other ladies that they've had the mini or the nano, and I said, well, that's pretty much the same bag without the extra flair to it. So
Right.
I think I need to get it. So I'm really waiting for a really good price, but then I don't really know what a good price would be for that bag because I feel like if it's that small, it needs to be under $100.
I
So
have a mini. I have a mini satchel
mhm.
in a box.
I'm gonna take you off of here.
Yeah, everything I said is in a box. It's in a box. That's part of my Florentine. It's a floor. It's. But I'm sure I'm gonna love it.
Yes,
So
I'm sure you are.
yeah.
Whenever you get around to
Whenever I
it.
get to it, yeah, I need to stop. Like today's Sunday, of course. What am I doing? I'm shopping. Looking online. Like I saw a bag, and I was like, "Oh, I like this one." I'm like, "Ugh, I have so many things in my car. It's hysterical." But
You and me
it's
both.
true.
I definitely had see, I knew you were gonna do that. My Pursuit of Happiness. I knew you were
No,
gonna say
right?
it.
I saw that one too.
Mhm.
I was very tempted, but because I got to like order mines in chestnut. If
Uh-huh.
not, oh, I would have definitely jump on that. That's a great price.
And
You should
it's
you should go for it, Sydney. Not that I'm
you
trying
know,
to enable you all of us here, but if you're gonna go for it, that's a nice one. If
and
you like
then
dark browns.
if you let it sit in that cart a little bit, you get that extra 20.
Yeah.
So
Bring it
oh,
down. And free
yeah.
shipping.
Well, you
I'll
added
wait. I look forward to
that.
your unboxing.
Yeah, that just might happen. And see, it's going to be different for me because I love the
Ivanka.
brown tea marrow. Ooh, the brown
Oh,
tea
it's
marrow
nice.
pebble is just beautiful.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything in the brown tea marrow in
Florentine.
Florida. So that's gonna be
That's a good one.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Y'all done
I
talked
tell you,
me
but
into
I didn't have chestnut. I would have jumped on that one like
mm,
immediately. So that is a good one.
oh, she was replying to what Tara said about the switch out. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's what I'm thinking, that it is a
Yeah.
rich color.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't even have that color, but I can only imagine like a rich brown. It's like a
Yeah.
snobby brown color. Got a brown with attitude. I like snobby colors, like that kind of thing. I love it. I just would like be all snobbish about it, right? So
And I like that because to me that just exemplifies like more empowerment for me as a
yeah,
woman. My
exactly.
femininity comes out when I have that type of bag. So I can see that.
Like when you're walking with your bag,
Definitely.
it's like don't mess with me. I got my brown
Exactly.
Tiamora Florentine, kind of thing.
And don't let the small bag fool you because I got it like this, but I can put it like this and go whop.
You wouldn't even see it coming, but that's funny.
Oh
That's a,
wow.
that's a good bag. Yeah, they have some good sales on I Love Dooney. And also on Dooney and Burke as well.
Yes, yes.
Do you
Yeah.
have a bag that's on your radar that you want to think of picking up?
Well, if we were to just break down each collection right now, of course, the newest collection, the canvas collection, every bag in there, yes, every bag. I feel like the pricing is reasonable for me to go ahead and get it now,
Right.
but because I'm not just trying to jump the gun too quick, I'll wait until some of these discounts start to
Oh
happen.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
because it'll start for that one probably at 20%, 25%. I'll take it. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that something comes about with that. But I love every bag in that collection. I think it's because of I can be rough on bags, and I think it'll be easy to just kind of maneuver with that. So that's what I'm looking at. I
Yeah.
do want something in the art though. I
Oh, okay.
really was waiting to see it in person before I purchased it. And when I went to the mall the other day, I did. And I said, okay, all right,
Yeah.
I do like
All
this.
right.
But even though I love the Art Deco, I'm not too excited about that accent color.
Right.
It's so light. And that bag, if you get it in black, is dark. That's black.
Right.
So no, I'm just kind of
Yeah, I'm
playing it
waiting for a
right
really,
now.
really good sale on the Art Deco if I jump for it. It's like the only bag I never really it just didn't suit me was the large DB monogram bag.
Okay.
That
Oh, so
that's
you never
I
got
don't yeah.
anything with that?
I never gravitated towards that print for some reason. I tried to. I even saw it one time at TJ Maxx and I was like, I could buy you. And I was like it just, I guess I like my DB small. That big, it wasn't
Yeah.
it
And
wasn't,
it took a
match.
while. It took a while for me to just buy into it as well because I was just like, yeah, that's really big there. It's
Yeah, it's
no,
like, am I
it's no
getting paid for this advertisement? I'm like, it's a great bag. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I feel the women would, when they're using it or have it, I'm like, wow, that's nice. But I know me, I'm like, I wouldn't enjoy it that much. So
yeah. And then once I did get into it, I think the first bag that I purchased, I bought someone else the bag
oh
because
wow,
I wanted to give them something.
yeah,
And when I got it, it was charcoal. See, Suds Wood has a couple of bags in the large DB, and she has
yeah,
charcoal. And so I was like, "Ooh, that color is pretty." So I bought
I
them
see
the
it working.
charcoal.
Yeah,
But I should have bought myself the charcoal as well. But I ended up getting the jeans, and I love it. Haven't carried that bag yet, but I love looking at it.
yes.
I love
Oh, the
looking
good
at it.
jeans. I have a jeans in a barrel. That barrel. What is
Uh-huh.
it? Point again. It's
Uh-huh.
back there somewhere. Just
Yeah.
haven't even used
Hmm.
it. But it's a beautiful color jeans. Actually, that's really pretty.
Have not used. I was gonna let this slide now. I'm gonna let this slide.
Well, there is one bag that I've been kind of eyeing that I really want to get. That Sweetie Pinky. I think I'm gonna pull the
I
trigger
saw
on
that
that
one
one.
too.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's a cutie.
yeah, I held that. I like of course, the structure of the bag and just the way that it's made. And
It's
I love how they
different.
put the Dooney Bourke on the back of it. I was looking at that in the store the other day, and I love those colors because they are very, very bright,
Yeah,
vibrant, and springtime-ish colors. So
yeah,
I really love that. I don't have anything in the Roberta
yeah.
collection.
No,
Uh, I don't know.
that's the one
I
with
think
the
that's a
flowers. Yeah,
yeah. I think it's for me right now. It's a little bit too busy. I
yeah,
think I probably could get something like an accessory, but an overall bag. Like I know y'all love y'all Vera Bradley bags,
yeah,
Kipling, all that. I could do that for, and I think I still have a Vera Bradley overnight bag. I would have to go in my closet and find it. I think it was two of them. I like it for travel, but for my everyday carry, I can't. That's not me right now in my
yeah.
life. Who knows? It may come back around because I'm kind of odd like that. What doesn't work for me today, something about it catches my eye. And it's like, what is wrong with me then? Let me
Yeah,
get
it
into
depends on the print because Vera Bradley is a hit and miss sometimes with some of their prints. But if you get a print, I always say there's like 2, 3 colors at most. Don't get that colorful, not for your first time. And then get like a hipster kind of bag. Those are great. I love my hipsters in Vera Bradley, but
mm.
comfortable. Definitely run around with them.
My pursuit
Mm.
says
Yeah,
she can't decide on the color just yet. Because I think I saw one that had more of a purple background. This is a while ago, and I was
yeah,
gonna get it, but I didn't. I just sat on it and just did not get it. But I purposely and intentionally I don't go looking at anything because I know I'm going to lose my mind if I do. So I just go off of what everybody else is posting or sharing on Instagram and YouTube. I don't go on these particular brands' websites. I can't do it. I can't do it
right.
to myself. If I see a picture, that's it. Oh, that's a cute picture. Let me keep moving. Let me go over here to
Yeah.
Dooney and Burke instead. So yeah, I don't fool myself too much. Let's see.
Sarah makes me
Tina
laugh.
says she wants all the colors, and I believe you will have all the colors
I
as
know,
well.
so do I.
I
And
do believe
she'll have it display in that big wall unit
that
shelf that she has.
that's
That's
a lot of
awesome.
creativity there, Tara.
Yeah.
I just commend you. I just don't know. You have an eye for that. I don't. I want to sort all of my clothes like that. And I'll get started and I'll get down to 3 items and then I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
done. So by you doing your purses like that, like her green display, I'm just gonna put it out there now. Her green display. My thought with
Beautiful.
spearmint was yes. I put spearmint more so on the blue, but when she put it up with there with the green, I said, duh, that is probably closer to a green than a blue, even though it's a mixture. So I was like, Tara just redefined that for me. Well, I love that display. So how do you store your bags? I see how you have it in the background. So how do you typically
Right now, some of them are piled on top of each other, I tell you. But
okay.
I have, as I mentioned, my closet of death. So I have a closet it actually has clothes in there, plus bags. Some of the
Hmm.
bags are like, I call it closet of death because I put it in like this huge basket, so to speak, and they're all there. And I have a bookshelf right here
Okay.
onto this side, so they're all lined up there. And then I have another bookshelf right over here, and I have some
Okay.
bags there. But yeah, I have the situation going back here, so that's pretty much it. And yeah, of course, the occasional hanging on the doorknob
Yeah.
storage,
Yeah.
right? I think
I
we're all
used to
guilty of
do that.
that.
I used to do that with my crossbodies. That's how I first started
Yeah,
collecting them. And I had them on the back of the closet on the one of those big whatever
right.
door hanger things, and it has different knobs on it. So
Yeah,
that's where I was keeping them. But then I was just like, I'm stretching out the strap and it's indenting. And so I said, well, forget that. I just need to stop doing it. But I miss seeing the bags because when I was seeing them like that,
yeah,
I would grab and carry them. But now it's just like, oh, I forgot I had that bag. I forgot I had that color.
yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. But I don't know who has. I really want to see who has the most efficient storage of their Dooney and Burke bags. I really want to see that. And I know
Mhm.
this is another person that I'm going to call out. I don't know where she is, but if y'all got her contact information, I need her on my live as well. And it's Dooney Girl 77.
Oh yeah,
Dooney Girl 77 came on the scene and was just throwing them all out there in number. She has, I know, probably close to 300, if not over
yeah,
300 by now, Dooney
and
and
that's all
Burke.
she has. That's
Yes. And I
all
was
she.
just like, yes, I
Yeah,
gotta get her. So y'all know who she is. Y'all let
yeah,
her know. And do Denise needs her on this channel. Because I called out Do the Girl 75. Thank you. She was the host, or
yeah,
not the host, but the guest on last week. And I had a couple of people comment, Dooney Girl 75, that you did not show any of your bags. They wanted to see some of your bags. And so, but that was cool. I appreciate you coming on, and we definitely gonna have to get you back on as well. But I have definitely enjoyed this thus far. This is so fun to get to
Mhm.
know you.
Thank you.
And I'm trying to think if there's anything else because I have you here and I need to ask something else. I know. Let's
Go
see.
away. She'll
I
return.
I have not been putting any bags inside of bags. I
I
probably
do
need
that.
to do that. I've seen Dooney Addict do that. She was pulling out some of her totes last week, and I think she had 3 bags or 2 totes in that bag. And I was just like, I never thought to do that because I want to see all of my bags, but I can't see all of my bags. So
Yeah,
yeah, I really want to see because in my mind, if I and I've shared this before, I could sleep wherever. I just need a huge closet. But if I were to get a house that has the master bedroom, that has the master to his and her closets, it's just me. So I don't have to worry about his. One would be for purses, the other would be for clothes. That's the way that I want it. And if not, then I'll just turn a bedroom into a big, huge walk in closet of all my bags.
yeah,
I see it. I know it can happen. I want it to be like a boutique. Like when you go into Coach and you see the bags, I want it set up just like that.
yeah.
And as I'm walking, I want it to light up. So that would be the ultimate for me.
Like if you were going
The
shopping, yeah,
ultimate.
shopping in your own closet kind of thing. You're just
Yes, and that would encourage me to stay in my closet instead of buying more.
yeah,
Like I already got it. It's right there.
yeah. It's
And it would be
like
unlikely.
Ivana said. Yeah, I have to do that memory thing where I put a bag. Like where is that bag? And right now it's a memory thing. No spreadsheets. No photos. You know, some people take photos of their, little Polaroids of their bags and stuff. I have to keep it in my mind and hopefully not
Yeah,
forget
and
it.
I thought about doing that. I'm still thinking about doing that. I think it was Pecan Tan Beauty. She
Yeah,
takes the pictures and put them on the outside. I was like, oh, that is easy access to see what's in the bag because
yeah,
it's a mystery so far. But I was like, oh, at this point in the game, I could see if was at bag number 10.
yeah.
It's just too many to try and do. So I think
Especially
that's
I want
pretty
to redo
cool.
my organization thing. I think back here I'm trying to probably get somebody to do a custom shelf from ceiling to floor.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
then I
Maximize
say,
the
but do I
space.
really want that? Because now I'll have more room, which means I'll buy more bags, which means they'll still get piled up because it
No, it
doesn't
won't because
matter.
now you're able to take the bags out of the boxes and put them in there.
Right, but then I'm gonna start piling more. My pile will start again because I assure you, once it's like, oh, you got empty space, you start filling it. It's a struggle, y'all. It's a struggle. A wall of bags, yeah. So maybe I'll do that.
Good doing, girl. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. Maximize that space.
Yeah,
Do the girl.
absolutely.
We really gonna look at that video. We will because I know you have a serious organization of your bags. We do want to see that.
Yeah, that'll be
Definitely.
nice.
Hi, Becky. Too much. Welcome.
And hello to everybody. We didn't say hello before. Like Suz, hello. I think she snuck in when I saw her post a thing. And Ivana, Becky, Dooney girl.
Let's see. Any more questions? I think I've asked everything. What's your favorite color that, aside from the more neutral color of caramel or natural, what's another color that you kind of gravitates towards?
Oh, easily wine and Bordeaux. Anything wine,
Okay.
Bordeaux. I love it. It's like, oh my God, it's like
Mm,
I can't get enough of that. Actually, I have like 2 bags in cart right now that are wine. I'm like, do I need another? I have a wine bag, like right here, staring at me. That I purposely pulled it out like 4 months ago, and I said to myself, I'm gonna use it. It's just sitting there looking at me like because I keep going everywhere. But it's a
Any-
wine color, so do I need another wine color? But I love wine. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love wine. I love wine. I just love everything wine. You know, it's my favorite 4-letter word, wine. But anyway,
yeah. Yeah, I think I only have one thing. Let's see. I only have two items in Bordeaux. One in Greta.
me,
Well, yeah, we'll say bags. One in Greta, and then my backpack in Florentine in Bordeaux. I do have a wine suede.
that's nice. That's
Flavor.
a nice deep rich color. Yeah,
Yes, it
Bordeaux
is.
wine. I even have it's up there, but I have one of those which you don't see much. I mean, sometimes they do have it on sale. That zip backpack. What they call
Uh-huh.
that? The zip kind of
Zip-on.
one. I have one that I bought years ago in cranberry. I have
Oh,
it up there. One day I'll use it again too. But I love that cranberry color. In Saffiano, by
yes.
the way. Is a cranberry
I
Saffiano? It's
was just about to
beautiful.
say that. I saw that in
Beautiful.
Saffiano, and it just took a whole nother form for me.
Yeah.
Because cranberry and any other color or leather, I wasn't gravitating towards it. They bring that color out every blue moon as
Yeah,
well.
if they cranberry Saffiano, you would not be disappointed. It's beautiful. I always
Mm,
when I use it, it's been years since I've used it, but I always got compliments on that bag. Primarily
mm,
because of it's the style and the color. It's really pretty.
yes,
So yeah.
yes. I'm gonna have to put that one back on my radar because I really wanted something in that cranberry in
Yeah.
Saffiano.
Yeah, they
I would
probably
love to see a nice size tote in that.
ooh, that
That
ooh. See, again, I have no business buying the tote. But if you show me cranberry, Saffiano tote, I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it. I'll take it. Like, why, but it's beautiful. You kidding me? That's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
yes, yes, yes. Any other bags on
Hi,
your radar?
Dee. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Any other bags on your radar?
No, well, no, I had wrote it down because I have a few of them, but it's the sweetie. I think I'm gonna pull the
Just the
trigger on
sweetie.
that one because I think
Okay.
it's a cute bag for the summer. But I
Yeah.
have all these cute bags for the summer. But it's a cute bag. So maybe I'll wait for it
It's
to go on sale. Right now, it's not on sale. I did get that $20,
yeah.
you know, coupon kind of thing. But I'm like, yeah. So, and then I'm always going on
Well, I
QVC to
will
see
say
what's there.
yeah, because I know it was a little bit discounted at one point, and it probably was when it first came out,
Yeah.
the sweetie. But I'm on the lookout for that too. This bag I was gonna keep a secret, y'all.
Ooh,
And
ooh.
before we
Do
end, I'll
tell.
go
Do
ahead and
tell.
share it.
Let me
I
write
am
it down.
look
What bag am I buying? Tell me, Denise. Go ahead. I'm ready.
this bag, the bag happens to be a dome satchel. It's the
Ooh,
pebble grain
nice.
with the Florentine on it. Uh,
Mm,
that bag, and I don't know why I didn't jump on it when it was under 200
wow.
last month, and then I waited, and then yeah, a little bit too late, and now it's over that. But I have to have it in Clementine. I have to have it. It is a beautiful bag, beautiful dome. To see that trim of the way that they have the newer bags now with that combination, because I wasn't fortunate enough to get a bag that has that combination. I think they've
Right.
had that type of variation in the past with
No.
that pebble grain, with that Florentine on the side base of it. So beautiful. I would pull it up for you all, but y'all just have to stay tuned because I'm waiting for that to go down.
I like
Or
that color
somebody else can get it so I can
clementine.
see it, but I definitely have to have
Yeah. Clementine's a pretty
another
color. I
beautiful
don't have
color
that.
in.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you need to get one.
Yeah.
Clementine is a really, really cute. All right. Wait a minute. How's the tournament going?
Who's winning?
That's what I want to know, DD. Yes. Hopefully he will be doing well and
Yeah.
score. The team will win and everybody be happy. Yeah, denim. Oh, denim is hot again. We'll see what
Ooh.
happens there. I'm still anticipating some additional bags. That may just be my wishful thinking. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that there'll be another collection or maybe just some additional bags added to what's already out there. But y'all keep shouting out Dooney and Bourke for their 50th and encouraging them and sharing what it is that you would like to see come back. Because there's that if they brought that guitar strap, it's over with. I just
That'll be
need
nice.
it not to be astronomical in pricing, but yeah, they bring that back. That's just I don't know if that's number one on my list because it's just such a unique thing or a unique item, but definitely would love to see that. Cornflower blue. That sounds like a pretty color. I
I've
can
heard of that
visualize
one.
that. That
More.
that sounds like on that lighter side of blue, but not too light, but not too dark. I like that. I had to look that one up. All right, everyone.
More
Well,
flower
if you all
blue.
don't have, yes, if you all don't have any additional questions in the chat for Clara, we're gonna wrap this on up because I know y'all got some things to do. The Oscars is coming on
Tonight.
this evening.
I want to see if anyone's carrying a Dooney and Bourke. What are the chances?
It could happen. It could happen. I'm not worried about the stars. I'm looking for the people in the crowd because somebody got a crossbody or something on.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun tonight. That's for sure. And it kind of,
Yes,
we have 1 hour less this weekend, but with the
yeah. I need
time.
to go catch that one. I need to go get it back.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, can I get it back during the week or something? Maybe Friday. That'll be nice.
Yes.
That's
So hopefully,
interesting that Vanna says about the Dooney doing denim. I was wondering that. She just wrote that. Hmm.
but Dooney, from my observation, and I could be wrong, but they don't jump on the bandwagon when
No,
everybody else is doing
no,
their thing. And a case point would be even with this Canvas collection. Canvas has been out with other brands for
right.
probably the last 2 years. And now they've decided to go ahead and get involved. And that's fine. I think what they've produced, they've allowed these other brands to give it all they got. And then they came with something that was totally different and it's like we still stand out with what we're doing versus what you got. So who knows, hopefully they may drop a couple of pieces, bring some of that throwback archive stuff on QVC, so stay on there as well. It's going to be a little bit more pricey, but
Oh
just
yeah.
never
Yeah,
just
prices
never
have
know.
gone up, that is for sure. So
Yes. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this live for today. You all have a wonderful week in your neighborhood. If you all are
oh,
on spring break, have fun.
no,
Here
March
is
Madness, that's right.
oh yes, indeed, March Madness. I really want to feature somebody's team. I'm still trying to narrow it down what item I'm going to purchase from Dooney and Bourke of a team. Because I just love sports, so I don't really gravitate to one
Yeah.
specific team. However, I would like to purchase something. And so yeah, be on the lookout for that. Hopefully I will soon. But we will be on next Sunday. Have another wonderful special guest. So make sure to
I
share,
look forward to that.
like this video. I never ask you all to do so, but please like and please spread the word about this wonderful experience of just getting to know your favorite YouTuber, your favorite content creator, your favorite handbag creator, whatever label you want to put on.
Okay.
We're just so happy to have our guest, and thank you so much for taking out the time on this
Or
Sunday. I'm still going to switch up my time. I'll let y'all know when I just finalize it and get some other things off my plate. But you all have a wonderful, wonderful night, evening, and week. We'll see you
thank you.
next Sunday, 2 p.m.
Thank you,
Central.
ladies. Nice seeing all y'all.
All right, bye bye.